What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we searched the Great Sea, went to the shipyard as well as the pirate stronghold, where we are right now, in search of clues that will help us find Skipper's boat, or ship, which houses the Great Flame that we are looking for. So, we made our way here and found some sails right up here. And that is ultimately how we were able to use our dowsing ability to search for the Sandship, which is out that way. And so we'd better get on our way. Absolutely nothing left to do here, so we'd better get on out of here. So my ship wasn't here either, Worm. Search, fleet, found a clue. You know the place. Some kind of thing called dowsing, Worm. That's amazing, Fuweep. This time we'll definitely find my ship. Woot. Ready, set, sail, weep to the sea. Anchors away, Zerm. How are we going to search this whole huge sea, Worm? I have no choice but to ask you to do it for me, Zert. So get cracking, Fleep. There's a high probability that the ship is currently hidden from our view, Fleep. If we attack it, then we might catch a glimpse of it, Zert. Alright, so this is exactly what we'll do. So, you're going to want to head up here and then to the left, out back kind of towards the area that we entered the place at. And now we can use our dowsing ability to track it, and you'll notice that this thing will move slightly as we make our way through here. We've got a bunch of water spumes that we can simply avoid, and there also are a lot of rocks around here as well, as you can tell, so be kind of careful as you traverse through. And try not to hit anything, though if you do, it won't do too much. Now if you hit some of these bombs in the water, then you kind of are in trouble, but other than that, we should be good to go. This is the wrong button. I do not want to call on you, Fi. Thank you. You may can hear it in my voice slightly. I am still kind of recovering from allergies, or it's more of not really recovering. How do you recover from allergies? Alright, so the ship is close. It should be this way. Actually, this is a great view to just... And it's like right in front of us. And I actually took a screenshot. Oh, there we go. I see it. Did you see it, Fuweep? That's my ship, Firm. We must pursue it, Zit. And keep pounding at it with the cannon, Zert. I think it just flew straight through us. What is going on? Oh, I see it there. You can see it when you attack, when you target onto it. Where did it go? Oh, it's over this way. There we go. Hit it again the second time, and there we go. That's the Sandship found. And yeah, that's our dungeon entrance cutscene. And yeah, this is actually a dungeon. This is the Sandship. Alright, so let's get started. Now, in the Linnaria region, you guys obviously know that time shifting is a big thing, and it's going to be no different here. And first things first, though, we want to head right through here into this area, and I am first things first going to sit right here. But I kind of want to go back to what I mentioned earlier, as I'm still kind of, what's more is like it's kind of like that time of year and that kind of thing. So I've got a lot of allergies and stuff. So just bear with me, as like my voice is kind of a little, not necessarily raspy, but you can kind of like hear a difference. And we have a locked door here that we're going to need to find a key for. That's our first objective here in this dungeon. And I may sniffle just a little bit while we're like moving through these next couple of episodes and whatnot, because well, I'm just got a lot of sinus drainage, and I don't want to just like, I guess, you know, I don't want to have a lot of stuffiness in my nose, because it affects the way my voice is. But anyway, here's a goddess wall, and I played through this a couple days ago, the Sandship, kind of on a personal account. I just kind of walked myself through, and I put some rupees in here, and I got 2 silver rupees. And I'll be honest, I was pretty in shock, not gonna lie. It was pretty cool, but this time it was obviously not the case. And actually, there's 2 goddess walls here in the entire dungeon. There's one there, and there's another one that we'll find a little bit later on, and both of those I actually ended up getting 2 silver rupees from, and it was pretty incredible, actually. It was actually super cool, and so I ended up getting, like, by the time I was done with the Sandship, I had almost 1,000 more rupees than when I started. It was pretty crazy, and we were completely out of bombs, which is not good for taking this guy out. Let me stun him real quick though and see if we can find some. Doesn't appear so, but we do need to get by him, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to stun him and run. And hope he doesn't hit me. There we go, and I had a feeling that was going to happen. You're just almost about always going to run out of stamina when running through there. So there's really nothing you can do other than just kind of tank it and go. Wrong button. I want the Gust Bellows, because there's another sand thing going on here, and just another little scorpion dude. And we can enter through this store, and this should take us into the next area, and there's a ton of these guys. Actually, I want to run through here first. Ouch. Ow. I want your money, please. Oh, I just missed a green rupee. Dang. I need this jelly blob as well. I promise you, by the time we're done with this, we're gonna have like a ton of money and a lot of, goodness gracious. Normally, I'm so much better at this. It's honestly, this one section of the entire game is easier without, or with motion control, because it's just like hack and slash, and you're just like swinging your arms around like crazy. Alright, there we go. Finally done. And sure enough, actually, Fi's definitely about to call on us. Master, please look. This large door here is still shut. This door must lead to an important room in the ship. And indeed it probably does. And if you couldn't tell, it's kind of like the boss door of the temple, which is not too bad. And we run through here, we get some of these guys, take them out, and surprisingly, out of all of them I have killed, I haven't received a single monster claw. Alright, and in this room, can't believe I got that like first try. There's a guy down here. I'm gonna show off these markings here, and you can see that there are some marks on the floor around here, and even in here. I think there's one like right here. Yes, indeed. Alright, so there is a secret code here in the ship, and I'll be honest, I don't remember how you figure it out, but if I remember correctly, it's like down, up, right, down, or it's either up, down, right, up, or up. No, it's so I know it goes down, then right, then up, then down, maybe? Then this is the one combination I haven't tried. It's one of these. I just know you don't hit left at all. So I think it's down, up, right. Nope. Down, up, right. Nope. Down, up, right. No, I just tried that one. Down, right, up, down. No, I know there's a way you can figure out the combination, but I just don't remember where it is. When I did this on the personal playthrough-ish, I did the same thing. I just tried a million different combinations until one worked. And so, let's see here. It's definitely down, right. Is it down, right, up, down? Perhaps? I think I've already tried that though. Down, right, up, down. Down, up, right, down. Alright, it's down, up, right. Right, down, up, down, right. There we go. Down, up, down, right. I was like, I knew one of those was gonna work. You just had to give me a minute. If honestly I remembered where to find out where that code is without just trying it a million times, I will definitely let you guys know, but you just have to keep trying them until you just find one. We got a small key though, not too shabby, and that's gonna unlock that door way back up at the top of the ship, so we might as well just rush our way over there as quickly as possible. So let's head on running back. All the enemies that we fought a second ago will not respawn, so we're all good here. I don't think they respawn until like we leave this area, because there is a loading zone through this door of all doors. It's just this one. The Sandship is set up kind of funky in terms of its loading zone, so like what's loaded in at any given time. Like all the way up to that door that we have to open up with that lock is actually loaded into the game right now. I completely forgot you were here, buddy. So we're gonna stun you, and then we're gonna take off here and run and hopefully make it. There we go. We didn't run out of stamina that time. I somehow made it through. Obviously, I think all these keys respawn, so I might as well take them out and see if I can get a monster claw or something. Nope, just a bunch of green rupees. I'll take that as well, I guess. Sadly, our goddess wall doesn't respawn, but I mean, that's okay, I guess. Actually, I wonder if down here is where you're told. No, I honestly do not know where you're told to find that code at. It's very strange, but anyway. We can head all the way back up here to these steps and enter through this door right here to head towards the front of the ship. What's this? This must be the head pirate of the band of pirates that stole Skipper's ship. I'm not gonna lie, I personally find myself taking way too much damage on this fight than I should. There you go, you just have to block like as many times as you can, and as soon as you knock him all the way back, that's phase 1 done. So this is basically like mini boss time. Yeah, kind of already. Though it's really kind of an early mini boss, because the rest of the dungeon does take a good little while. There we go. I just like continue to smash the button that I would normally use to yeah, you can also, when he's charging up like that, if he's doing that long charge, you can also attack him as well. And now he's lost an arm. And by that, yeah, that barrier does keep moving up. And he will just continue to attack like this. I recommend swiping up with this fight. Because he tends to block either the top, right, or left. But it doesn't matter anyway, because now we've knocked him off. And he's done for. Without a chest appears. Master, that's a synthetic life form. There is a 99% chance that it was the pirate described by the captain. I can't help but admire the tenacity it has displayed in staying alive and functional all these years. Yeah, that actually does kind of make sense, because we're not in a past state, and so like most of the robots, they're well, gone, or they're at least not functional at the moment. But this guy, he stayed around for quite a while. But no matter, we're gonna get the dungeon item from this chest, and it is the final item of the game. It's the bow. We can now hit targets at a very long range, and the arrows also do more damage than our Deku seeds. We get 20 arrows to start. Master, a report about the bow you have just obtained. Your bow's elasticity can propel arrows through the air with great force, allowing you to strike your targets from afar. To confirm the controls associated with your bow, raise your bow by pressing ZR, and then press the right button. You can also shoot arrows to strike certain devices in order to activate them. I confirm that such a device exists on the deck. However, it would be difficult to target from here, so I recommend that you return to the deck. Alright, sure thing. Yeah, we can't target it from here, one, because of that massive pole in our way right there. So, we should probably do like Fee said, or Phi. I don't know. I always change up how I pronounce her name. I don't know why. I want to start pronouncing it as Phi. I don't know what I said at the beginning of the series. I think Phi is just, it just sounds better. I don't know. I think I've always been doing it as Phi, and I just think I've been changing it up. But I do want to strike this target right here, just like Phi said. And that opens up a time shift stone at the top of the ship. Master, I have an important information for you. There's a 90% chance that the object you see there is a time shift stone. Really? I definitely didn't know that. Now, I will say you cannot reach that with your beetle. I'm just going to say that thing is way too far away. Don't try to hit it with your beetle. Instead, just pull out your bow. Strike it, and sure enough, the boat is returned to working order. So, yeah, now all the goblins have returned, and now he's locked that thing inside. So we're going to go up there and take him out. We also can't get inside the ship either while we're sitting here, and this guy's going to shoot at us, but we're going to take him out as quickly as possible. And all these other guys as well. There should be more above me here. Yep, there we go. There, and there's one there. Ah, sweet. That's actually quite a lot of guys we just took out. And our sword is stronger now as well, so makes it a little bit easier on us. But I definitely recommend taking out as many of those guys from that bottom floor as you can. And just run away from this guy while he's trying to shoot you, and we'll be okay. We can also pick up 10 arrows from these guys. I think they tend to always drop arrows. I know you see me, but there's nothing you can do, buddy. Sorry about that. There's one last guy right up there. Alright, sweet, and I think that's all of them. And one thing I want to go ahead and do, we'll go ahead and hit that. And it's going to lower this little side boat. I'm going to go ahead and lower that for something that's going to happen much later on that we're going to need it for. So just go ahead and do that while you're here. And then you don't really have to worry about it after this point. It'll be useful a little bit later on, but for right now, we're not too worried about that whatsoever. Now that we've taken out all these guys, well, most of them, I forgot about you. We should be good. I think that's all of them correct. Yes. Let's go ahead and shoot that as well. It's gonna see, as you can see, it pulls these pulley kind of things around, and you're gonna want to pull all those towards you, or as you're moving up, you're gonna have to pull them all towards you. So, I'm gonna pull this one towards me here. Allows me to move across the deck, and it's electric, so it moves back the other way as well. And Also, you can see down there on the deck that are like on this top part up here. There's a symbol up there. And there's a symbol right down there that looks like a Nehru's symbol. So I assume that that's probably where the Great Flame is. But it doesn't seem like we can access it at the moment. So I guess we'll just leave that be for now. And I did pull that pulley on this side of the ship up here for something important. You guys will see in just a moment. But first things first. Let's turn this back real quick. Open up all the doors. And allow ourselves access to the time shift stone once again. Link, good job, Weep. Now the ship looks just like it used to, Weep. That makes me so happy, Verm. How did you go rescue my crew, Weep? I'm pretty sure they're being held at the brig inside the ship, Zert. Yeah, we saw them earlier. You're right here. Still pretty dangerous here, so I'll just wait in the boat, Zert. You can do it, Verm. Alrighty, sure thing. But first things first, I actually want to take this guy all the way to this back portion of the ship, because we can hop down right here. And though there's nothing up here per se, other than a couple of boxes maybe with some bombs. I've been needing those. We didn't have any. Now we have 10, which actually is the max that we can hold. Not that I really care too much about not being able to hold more than 10 bombs, because all the other things in my pouch I'd rather carry with me anyway. Also, there's a chest way down here which contains a hidden item. It's kind of hidden back here, and it is another piece of heart. Just one more to go before we get another heart container. And right here is the second goddess wall in the dungeon. Of course, you guys know exactly what I'm going to try to get again. I got it on my personal playthrough, but couldn't get it the first time. Though maybe I can get lucky and get it on the second try. And this is a really good drawn one right here. Wow, that was like a perfect rupee. Oh, I did get one though. There we go. A silver rupee. Though you can get up to, I believe it's 2 in any one goddess wall, which is pretty nice. And you can always come back and revisit these later on. They do reactivate. I think it's once you like reload your save or something like that. So I guess you can kind of cheat the system like that a little bit. I'll have to double check that and see just to make sure, because I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, I guess it doesn't matter too much, because now we want to head towards the brig of the ship. And as much as the captain wants us to go looking for his crew down there and search for them, we're actually going to take a different approach, because I kind of already know how this goes. If we head all the way down to the brig, if you don't, I guess, want to hear spoilers about what happens when you get to the brig, though it's nothing like crazy. It's just, you know, there's a giant electric wall, and they're being blocked by electro blends and stuff, and stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Sweet. They're being covered by electro blends and stuff, and it's just a matter of they're being guarded, and you have to turn the electricity to the ship off and find another way in. And Fi, I know exactly what you're going to tell me. There's a hole in the ceiling, and we can use this hole in the ceiling to strike that time shift stone. And so now we're barred off from the exit, but we do have the dungeon map. And it shows us all the rooms we haven't explored, which, to be honest, isn't really that many. If I go and check the bottom floor, you can see there's an area down there that we haven't seen quite yet. There's a bunch of chests here that we haven't opened. This is where the crew is being held, and it's really just this back area up here, which is on the deck of the ship, and then here. Other than that, there's really nothing we haven't explored yet. The ship's not very large, I would say. But what I do want to head through here without turning the switches back on. I'm just going to go ahead and kill you. And the reason you want to be in a pass state is, if I can never get over here, I will show you guys, is because this fan right here is not moving in the present. I almost said past. This is the present. And you can hit this target, and that opens up this door for us, which is actually where we need to head. And because there's some generators in here, and we need to access the generators. If you go down to the crew, they will tell you that you need to access the generators in order to, one, free them, as well as two, unlock Nehru's flame. That's the only way to open up the boiler room at the bottom of the ship, is what that giant door is blocking down there at the bottom that we saw. The kind of, did I move off the button? I definitely moved off the button. There we go. I was like, where's the button? I'm not gonna try to look away. That opens up that door so we can kind of get inside and actually make our way up towards the next area. Alright, let me stamina recharge, and I actually need to run back over here because in order to activate the generators we have to be in the past, because without it the Sandship is just old and decrepit, and nothing is running at all. So now we can make our way back through here. And you'll see that, yeah, that fan is moving, so we cannot hit anything like that. And even this one, so yeah, you have to make sure there's any fans that you're having to attack, make sure that they are, make sure the ship is off before you do any of that. And I want to turn, no, I want to turn this. No, please let me turn it. There we go, and then press it in. And then I'll activate the first generator, which activates some things below the ship. Master, I'm detecting very strong vibrations. Signs indicate that activating this mechanism has caused something within the ship to begin moving. The current situation is still difficult to accurately assess, but I suggest hurrying to the crew in the brig and freeing them first. I mean, I could do that, but I'm basically doing that already. They're just going to tell me to do this anyway. And I'll be honest, there's really no reason to go see them other than to fight some enemies and them tell you to literally, well, come and do this. But we're going to activate that second generator, which is in the next two rooms, in the next episode, because we've just about run out of time in this one. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.